thanks very much for taking the time to join us today. Bring everybody together. I think it's a great opportunity. Just tell you a little bit about myself, talk a little bit about the company and then the program. I have been with the company for going on 12 years. Worked in packaged goods out of school before for a couple different companies before I came to Molson. And I have had the benefit and the pleasure of having the internal development through a bunch of different roles and experiences. So I started off in sales. I worked in marketing, key accounts, trade marketing, and fortunate enough to lead the Ontario group for 3 or 4 years, and then now getting a chance to move out and experience what life is like and what the business is like in Western Canada for the last year and a half, which has been phenomenal. Another great experience to help, even in my mid-40s, to help with my growth and development, to continue to do that, because I'm a learner. I love to be challenged, and I love to continue to learn new things, even at this stage of my career and my life. So, a lot of fun. The company, awesome company, and I don't know, how many people really know a lot about Molson. So I just want to take a couple of minutes to really just talk about the company. I know there's some convenient facts up behind me, which are good. Thank you very much. But the company was founded in 1786 on the banks of the St. Lawrence, and we are the second oldest company in Canada to the Hudson's Bay Company, which a lot of people don't know. So founded long before Confederation. And we are the oldest continually operating brewery in North America, which a lot of people don't know as well. They see us, as a big brewery with big brands like Canadian and Coors Light and that. They don't realize really how long we've been around. So we joke and we say, well, we're a big brewery, and sometimes people say, well, you are just a big brewery. And so I say to our guys, never apologize for being big. We are Canada's original craft brewer, and it has taken us 223 years of a lot of hard work by a lot of generations to get to where we are now. What's really interesting about this business as well is a lot of breweries in the world still have the family story involved. And that, I think, makes the brewing industry very unique to a lot of other industries. The Molson family is still very involved in the business today. Eric Molson just retired after 50 years in the business as the chairman of Molson Coors Brewing Company, what we became in 2005 after the merger. And 2 of his sons, he's got 3 sons, two of the 3 sons are involved in the business. Jeff is actually a colleague of mine in Quebec. He's the vice president of marketing for Quebec. And his brother, Andrew, actually sits on the board of Molson Coors, so still very involved in a great way too, because the one thing that I noticed moving from a couple of packaged goods companies to Molson, one thing I think that really separated the company from what I was seeing in different experiences was the passion. The passion that the employees have for the company, for the business, is unbelievable. And it really comes down to, I think, just beer is very social. You tend to always, you're celebrating something, it's a good occasion. But the way we go to market with our sales reps, especially in rural markets, everybody knows the Molson guys. You're kind of the mayor, you're probably as well known as the mayor. So very, very connected to community. That is actually one of the founding principles of our company going back to John Molson, back into 1786. He felt that it was very important from the very beginning to make sure that you were giving back and that we were giving back, not just as a corporation, but the people that work within the company. And so he invented the first steamship line in Canada. He built a hospital in Montreal. He had the first bank in Montreal, built a theater in Montreal. So he very, very involved in the community, and that legacy that he started off with has really kind of evolved itself to where we are today with programs like the National Mentoring Program. How we got started on this, it's interesting actually. I met Mary Donahue a few years ago through a few conversations. We've been very involved in corporate giving for years, but I had a couple of questions about what are the strategies? Like, what are we getting for this? Where's the value? Like, we're giving money out, which is fantastic, but do we really know what it's doing for the company and doing for our employees? So we spent a lot of time, and Mary did her PhD dissertation on philanthropy and corporate giving, and we had some of the benefit of that because she's been working with us as she developed her PhD, and that kind of led into the development of this national mentoring program, which now has been expanded. It originated itself in Ontario, so we started with Queen's University a couple of years ago. I believe now it's at Rotman. We started in Dalhousie, I think, last year, and this is our first year that we wanted to try and expand it to Western Canada. And through some of the conversations about, where the opportunities are, what school would really be interested in getting involved in something like this, and charities that would want to be involved as well, we came, just very quickly landed on U of A, and very quickly landed on some of the charities, both the charities that are here today. So great opportunity. It's a great opportunity for us from a development developmental standpoint too for the future leaders of our company. So we've got Brian and Brad who are, future leaders of our organization. Great opportunity for them to take, what they've learned, their experiences through life and through work over the couple years or the years, not a couple, 14 years in your case, that you've been in the business to help transfer the skills and expertise that they have to now the future generation of the leaders that are going to come out of school and graduate into the marketplace. So that's a great opportunity for us to make sure that we're sharing those best practices. At the same time, it's a benefit for them, for their leadership. It's an opportunity to work with the school, or schools in this case across the country. It's a great opportunity for us to get involved in local charities and not-for-profits that we know we can make a difference together, because we can learn from each other. It's not just about what Brad and Brian can bring to the table, it's what the charities bring to the table, it's what the students bring to the table. And I think the benefit of the experience is what everybody learns from each other. And that's one of the real benefits of the mentoring program. Trying to think. Over the, again, this is the infancy that we're doing in the West. I would love to see this and see where do you see this going over the next couple of years? I would love to see this so successful with, Jessica and Maintain and the charities that we're working with in Edmonton, that the interest level goes up and next year, geez, we had such a great experience. The feedback was positive. We've got 10 students that want to be involved next year. Wow, do we have 10 charities that can match up with it? Can we make that kind of a difference? Because I think from a corporate perspective, it's not just, it's a great opportunity for us to continue to develop the leaders outside of their day-to-day, making sure that it's about the impact in the community. So we need to find ways, we talk about this here, think global, act local, think about what the difference you're making in your local community. Sometimes people say, well, is that just a lot of talk, or people actually really acting on that? And some of the research that Mary was able to do through her dissertation said that the companies that really are involved in philanthropy that is strategic and targeted to what they're doing as a company, that can have a tremendous amount of benefit for the organization and how the company actually performs, which is very important. So we're selling beer 224 years and 300 years from now. But also for the employees. It's a real opportunity for us to find unique ways of continuing to develop and challenge our people. And it's also a great way to make sure our employees stay engaged. So it's a great recruitment opportunity for us, for people that are looking for the same and share the same values that we have as an organization. And it's a great retention tool and a great tool for engagement overall. So it really does work on a whole bunch of different levels. So I would love to see this. We are we are in the game. We want to make sure that this program works and everybody has a great experience over the summertime. So we're encouraged out of the gate about the first 8 weeks. Love to see the impact that both of you are going to make with the charities over the summertime. Get some really good learning about that and see how we're going to develop and expand this into the future. So that's how I see it going. I'm pretty positive with this. So